All right, so this will be like a quick video on neoclassical theory, well, mainly theory per se, on international trade. So I'm just gonna share my screen quickly. This is from an assessment that I did. So in this particular question, what you had to do was use the neoclassical trade model to answer the following questions. So here we have the product cycle theory, just refer to the certain pages. So page 181, that particular chapter from those pages. So just pay attention to how the questions are answered here. So here we have the product cycle theory, and it is broken down into quite a number of stages, such as the new product stage, the maturing product stage, and the standardized product stage. So I've broken down 3 of the different stages here. As stated, you can make reference to the textbook. So yeah, let me just scroll down. I'll leave this just for a couple of seconds for you to look at. You can pause and then take note. All right, then pay attention to the drawing as well. Look at the different stages of the product being produced. Remember, this is a product that's new to a particular country or organization. So I have to know what the product is, how it looks, and then from there, be able to create it, be able to make use of it, and adopt production techniques to ensure that the country or organization, that particular organization, knows how to produce it and then sell it at a maximum, at its optimal, basically making an optimal profit. I hope I'm making sense from what I'm saying, but the whole point is you need to develop the best or the most efficient production techniques to ensure that whatever you are producing it and selling it and making money out of it. Cool. So then the next one, you're required to briefly explain which assumptions of the neoclassical and classical trade theories are relaxed in the production cycle model or the product cycle model. Then here you have an assumption which states that technology is homogeneous between all nations, and that technology being homogeneous is relaxed, right? And then the purpose of the relaxation is to emphasize that the same technology is not consistently available everywhere. So it just speaks to what I spoke about earlier, production techniques. Then look at how this links to the Heckscher-Ohlin model or the Heckscher-Ohlin assumption of constant returns to scale. So you need to know what this means. This refers back to your equals to, where you have your increasing returns, your constant returns, and your decreasing returns. You need to understand what those different things mean in particular. Then look at how the product cycle theory deviates from the traditional trade theory in light of inter-industry trade, where countries' exports and imports are different in product or in different product classification categories. So differentiate between inter and intra-industry trade, right? Then this is a question on the Heckscher-Ohlin model, which assumes that technology is homogeneous, and as a result, you have to use the imitation lag hypothesis and discuss the basis for trade once this assumption is relaxed. So this is what you have to refer to, just summarize everything on here. Just make reference to this video, pause, and then write down, digest everything, and then from there all should be well. Then be able to be able to calculate as well, like just the difference between the imitation and the demand lag. And if this comes as a multiple choice question, you're able to say that, okay, the difference between the imitation lag and the demand lag is called a net lag. So here you're required to find the net lag. If you saw an imitation lag of 15 months for a new product, this is a demand lag of 5 months. So 15 minus 5 is 10. So your net lag is 10 months. Cool. Then we move on to the next. Yeah, and also I want to upload this video on YouTube. So I'll stop here for the time being.